I am sure that now you have a significant understanding of the outside features of a camera lens. So in this lecture, we will know all the internal components of the lens to make our understanding of digital camera lenses more effective. The lens is made of plastic, metal, glass, and many electronic components. As we already discussed, the lens helps the camera to control the light through the refraction with the help of different glasses and the aperture diaphragm. Here you can see the inside structure of a digital camera lens. And on the top you can see the front glass element, which I have already mentioned in the previous step. Now listen to me very carefully. The front glass element must have a shorter diameter than the lens filter diameter itself for obvious reasons. But in some cases, the size of the front element can be significantly smaller than the filter diameter of the lens, just like this lens. So don't ever consider a lens as a great lens depending upon the lens filter diameter only. Now this is a conventional kit lens 18 to 135 mm. In this lens, the size difference between the filter diameter and the front element is marginal or normal. In some expensive lenses, we can see a much lesser difference in both the diameters. At the bottom of the lens, you can see the rear glass element. The quality and positioning of the bottom glass element is extremely important because the final focus of the lens depends on this element. If the rear element is placed too far from the lens, then the lens might face some additional aberration issues, so the quality of the rear element is significant. The quality of both the front and rear glass elements is significant for one another important reason, that is solving the ghosting and lens flare issues. Different camera or lens manufacturing companies use a special coating to overcome these annoying issues on both the outermost lens elements that directly faces the light reflection. In the photography masterclass program of RAP Education, we have discussed the operational concerns related to ghosting and lens flaring. There you would also learn how to get rid of these problems permanently even if you use a budget lens. Now coming back to the lens inside, you can see in between there are multiple glass elements positioned in a lens. These elements are distributed in different groups, which actually controls the nature and final quality of the lens. And using these additional inside elements, the lens also reduces two major problems of light refraction, distortion, and fringing. Through these glasses, the lens actually controls the light refraction in the lens barrel. These elements are also responsible for zooming feature of the camera lens. By moving the lens elements back and forth, the camera crops or expands the field of viewing, what we know as the zooming feature. This is how it works. The lens also helps in refracting the light, as I repeatedly said. The refraction of light happens like this. Here you can see that the entering light starts refracting right from the beginning. If the refractive index of the front element is high, then it would create different types of aberration related problems. Thereby, the quality of the front glass element matters significantly, as I said earlier. Now let's understand the components of these glass elements. Are they made of ordinary glasses? No. These glasses can be made of plastic as well as expensive natural fluorite. However, these glasses can be a blend of many components like ordinary glasses, plastic, fluorite, and other special elements. The fluorite lens is the most efficient and expensive among all of them. However, natural fluorite is limited in nature, thereby different companies created their artificial or synthetic fluorite composition to make these lenses easily available and affordable. Except for fluorite, there are other types of glass elements that are way more efficient than ordinary glass elements. Different companies labeled these elements with different names. In the resources section, you can find a page where you will get all the required information about all the special lenses of different companies along with some additional information about them. Now let's understand one more thing about the camera lens inside. We have already seen that there are several lens elements inside of a lens. So is there any relation between the number of glasses and lens quality with the lens performance? Yes, there is a relationship that you have to understand before choosing the lens. With a more number of glass elements, light has to refract multiple times, which might become a concern. As we know, refraction of light can cause different types of distortions and aberrations. But the manufacturing companies still use these many of glasses in the lens for a specific reason. Reason number one is that camera lens provides zooming in and out functionality with the help of these glasses distributed in different groups. These groups actually determine the nature of the lens. And the second reason is these glasses also helps in achieving perfect focus by reducing different distortion and aberration related issues. To reduce different optical problems that a lens has to face and achieve sharp focusing, lens manufacturing companies use different glasses of different shapes and sizes in different groups. As I already said, FLUORITE is the most efficient one. There is no comparison between an ordinary glass element and a FLUORITE element because the refractive index of FLUORITE glass elements is significantly lower than other kinds of lens elements. Having a single FLUORITE element even in the lens can transform the final outcome completely because FLUORITE lens offers a significant advantage over controlling light refraction because of its superior control on the refraction of light. Except for the refractive index, the glass thickness is also a constant that controls the nature of refraction. A properly shaped lens that has a low refractive index can focus the light on the focus plane without aberrations, so they can provide sharper images than any other elements. FLUORITE and other special elements have much more control over light refraction than ordinary glasses. Here you can see with an ordinary glass the light gets more dispersed than in FLUORITE glass. But due to the scarcity of natural FLUORITE, as I already said, different companies created their own synthetic FLUORITE elements, which works pretty much the same. Still, synthetic FLUORITE is again very much expensive. So to make a win-win situation, different lens manufacturing companies composed other types of glass elements too. Also, they have invented some other effective means of reducing optical concerns, like they have invented or implemented some effective combinations of different glasses to reduce optical issues in the lens without making the lens expensive. For example, LD, UD and different variations of concave and convex lenses. Here you can see all the different lens variations that different lens companies manufacture to correct different types of lens related issues. In the advanced section, you will get a comprehensive understanding of these lenses separately and how different lens elements encounter different lens related concerns with the help of modern technology. Thank you. See you in the next step.